It's not what you typically see on the train tracks.
This is the large tie gang. We're doing tie renewal.
A 20-member tie gang and more than a dozen pieces of heavy equipment work to replace rail ties. Some of these date back to the 1950s.
They're not doing the job anymore. It's time for them to come out.
The tie renewal project will run from now through mid-September, starting near Pittman Road just north of Wasilla and ending in Portage. That covers about 100 miles, but out of nearly 2 million ties, only 50,000 will be replaced, which comes out to about every fourth tie being replaced.
The density of it varies depending on where you are in the track, whether or not it's a curve, but it averages out to be about every fourth tie.
Since the mid-90s, the railroad has replaced about 40% of the rail ties. The goal is to diversify the age of the ties so they don't deteriorate all at once.
I mean, you could look at one of these as a good example of why they're coming out.
The ties are removed for different reasons.
This is an example of a failed tie. It doesn't do its job anymore. It wouldn't hold spikes or line. This one would be a marginal tie. It's starting to get splits in it and have trouble holding.
But in the end, the tie replacement project will make for a much smoother and safer ride.
It makes the track ride better. It's quieter. There's less vibration. That's good for our neighbors.
According to the railroad, the work will be done between passenger and cargo trains to avoid delays or closures.
The whole gang operation takes place between trains, and sometimes that's a very small window, so it's important to get out there, get it done, and get back in the clear so the trains can run.
But the trains wouldn't be able to run without efforts like this. In Wasilla, Lori Tipton, Channel 2 News.